What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. The state of boxing is extremely sad. The mindset of the sport of boxing is extremely sad. Today's fighters, I'm not used to this. Today's fighters are not looking to fight for legacy. They're just looking to survive in the sport and make a dollar. Here we have former welterweight title contender, now junior middleweight title contender, Vergil Ortiz Jr., Mexican superstar boxer. 22 wins, no loss, no draw. 21 wins by way of knockout. 26 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Vergil Ortiz is a title contender. Been a title contender since he was at 147. And he is still yet to fight for a world title. And he has been put in position to fight for a world title multiple times. And he's yet to fight for a world title. To actually follow through with any world title fights. Right? Now he's offered a major opportunity to make major money to fight a world champion. And he's turning it down to fight what he claims and his team is claiming to fight bigger fights. Vergil Ortiz has turned down the opportunity to fight Jaron Ennis, February 22nd, Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia for big money against Jaron Ennis, the phenom as I refer to him as, who is 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 29 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. They have been linked to one another as they came up together in the welterweight division, and they were supposed to take over the welterweight division. They've been linked to fighting each other for years, and it's never happened. Vergil Ortiz is now turning it down, inciting that they're only looking for big fights. And they cited former unified welterweight world champion, now junior middleweight title contender, who has yet to make his debut at junior middleweight, Earl the Truth Spence Jr., who's 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. Errol Spence has not fought in over a year. And Errol Spence is looking to fight Sebastian Fundora around the same time, February, March. Right? So clearly, he's not available. He was in position to fight Terrence Crawford in 2021 as the WBO mandatory twice, and he turned that down. So he could have fought Terrence Crawford, high-profile fight, for a world title, and he turned it down. After he talked up the fight and said that after he beat Maurice Hooker, who was trained at the time by well-renowned trainer, two-time trainer of the year, future Hall of Famer, and longtime trainer Terrence Crawford, Brian Bomac McIntyre. He fought Maurice Hooker and was talking up a Terrence Crawford fight after he beat Maurice Hooker and knocked him out. He gonna fight Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he changed his mind immediately after. Now he's saying he wants Errol Spence, or get this. This is really gonna blow your mind. This one really is going to blow your mind. Former unified welterweight champion, superstar boxer, Keith one-time Thurman, who has 30 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. Keith Thurman is 35 years of age, 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 69-inch arm reach. Keith Thurman has fought a total of 3 times in 7 years. Okay? More importantly, since he unified the belt against Danny Garcia in 2017, March of 2017, Keith Thurman has fought 3 times since March of 2017. That's 7 years ago. Where he fought Josito Lopez in 2019, January 2019. Then he fought Manny Pacquiao in July 2019 and lost. Then guess what? We didn't see Keith Thurman until 2022, 3 years later, against Mario Barrios. February of 2022, right? And we haven't seen Keith Thurman since. 2 years ago. He was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu March 30th, tore his bicep, and we haven't seen or heard from him till this weekend when they tried to put Keith Thurman in position to fight Tim Tszyu, as Tim Tszyu was fighting against Batran Mataliev. And they were trying to place Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman in position to finally get the fight done. This is nasty work. Then Tim Tszyu got absolutely whitewashed, dropped 5 times in 3 rounds, and knocked out. Didn't even know what happened. Then Keith Thurman started talking about he needs to fight with Terrence Crawford because that's the biggest fight in boxing. This is nasty work. So Vergil Ortiz is turning down Jaron Ennis, 2 young, hungry lions, for big money in Saudi Arabia to wait for Keith. You gonna get Keith Thurman fight? And Errol Spence not interested because Errol Spence got a fight with Sebastian Fundora around March. So how's he fighting you? So what's the plan? You arguably lost to Sarai Bolachuk in your last fight. You should be looking to redeem yourself at the biggest stage. And you talking about you only looking for big fights. This is amazing. And to try to cover it up, they're talking about, or they're actually waiting for Terrence Crawford. Man, listen, this is nasty work. This is nasty work. The best don't want to fight the best. Boxing is a circus. It's a clown show. The best don't want to fight the best. They're not interested.